What's up, YouTube? I got kind of like an interesting video for you guys today, something that I've kind of been thinking about more and more lately. And this is something that I haven't heard anybody talk about. As you guys know, I kind of like the concepts that not a lot of people talk about, like how you literally physically have to bulk and cut to reach your desired physique or to max out your natural potential. I made a video like that in the past. I kind of like that subject too, just because nobody mentions that you literally have to do it. You have to eat in a calorie surplus for an extended period of time to put on the amount of size. This video is kind of like this today. A little bit different though. It's kind of about meal timing, specifically like, meal timing bulking versus meal timing cutting. So I literally have not seen anybody talk about whether there's a difference for bulking meal timing, cutting meal timing, number of meals. You hear people say you want 5 to 6 meals a day for building muscle, but I got some hidden knowledge for y'all out here, okay? So basically, I'll just break this down so it's nice and simple. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time, but basically, does amount of meals in the day matter? So the answer is based on whether you're bulking or cutting, it does, okay? So if you're bulking, 100% yes, meal timing does matter. 5 meals is what you want to aim for. If you get 4, it's not the end of the world. Simply because the law of diminishing returns, 5 meals is just ever so slightly better than 4 meals in terms of like building muscle and all that stuff. So yeah, you want to try to aim for 5 meals when you're bulking, just because when you're in that like calorie surplus and your main goal is putting on muscle, you want as much muscle protein synthesis to occur as possible. So you basically want to be building muscle around the clock, ideally, right? That makes sense to everybody. But guys, where it gets interesting is when it comes to cutting, the timing of your meals actually doesn't matter at all, in my opinion. Same with the frequency that you're eating meals, so you don't need 5 meals a day when you're cutting. All you basically need to do is hit your protein and like calorie target as well as lift, because you're just trying to maintain muscle. You're not actually going to be building muscle when you're cutting. And I know that might be contrary to popular belief for some of you guys, but you are not going to be building muscle while you're cutting if you already are experiencing lifting. If you've already been lifting for over a year and you're natural and you've been doing stuff right for a year and you start a cut, you're not going to be building any muscle while you cut. So that's why you don't need 5 meals a day when you're cutting to hang on to the tissue. You're not building muscle, you're just hanging on to the tissue, right? And you're not gonna hang on to more tissue based on more meals. So you can get away with literally 1 meal a day while you're cutting. All you need to do, right, is you need to lift to prevent catabolism. So basically prevent your body from using muscle as fuel. So you need to lift, and then you need to hit at least 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein that you're eating in your meals. But the rest of it does not matter. You can train fasted, you can train fed, you can eat 1 meal a day, you can eat 6 meals a day. The rest of it literally does not matter in terms of hanging on tissue, as far as I've found out so far. And I just think it's kind of cool because, I used to be the guy that would eat like 5 meals a day while I was cutting as well. And it's actually a lot harder to stick to a diet, a fat loss diet that is, and not cheat on it when you're eating more times a day. Simply because when you're eating more times a day, it gives you, more chances to overeat, basically. So like, let's say you're eating 5 meals a day, they're each 400 calories or something like that, right? When you're cutting. So you might finish like a 400 calorie meal and be like, dang dude, I need more food right now, because you already opened that floodgate, you already spiked your insulin, so your body's gonna crave more food. So after you finish that meal, you're gonna want to like cheat on your diet more. So it basically opens up more possibilities for you to cheat on your diet when you're eating more meals while you're cutting. That's why I say you want no more than 3 meals a day when you're cutting, and a shake, like tops, I think. I know that might be kind of hard for you guys to digest. I might get some hate and stuff for that, but in my opinion, like 3 meals a day or less is really ideal when you're cutting. Still hit your protein target though, guys. Don't forget about that. And then so you get to, you get more full from the meals that you're eating, because it's going to be a larger amount of calories. So it's not like you're just eating like, 5 little dinky 400 calorie meals. You get more calories in one sitting, and also it saves you time cooking, prepping meals, all that good stuff. So I'd say it's more beneficial to eat less meals when you're cutting, but definitely aim for 5 meals a day when you're bulking. But we're talking about cutting right now, okay? And also, guys, fasting actually has some health benefits. You don't have to worry, you're not just gonna lose all your muscle from fasting, especially when you're cutting, especially when you're working out. As long as you're hitting your protein, you're chilling. You can eat 1 meal a day, you are chilling, man, all right? But yeah, fasting does have its benefits. So it increases like your growth hormone production, which is good, as well as when you kind of fast for a while, you're not really hungry. So your body starts to get used to like no food. So think about when you wake up in the morning, you just went usually like 10 plus hours of not eating, but yet when you wake up in the morning, you can wait a little bit, you know. You might be hungry in the morning, but you can definitely wait. It's not like you're absolutely starving when you wake up. You can wait and put off eating for a little bit just because you're in that fasted state. So your blood sugar levels are a little bit lower. So you're kind of chilling out there, man. So that's why I like less meals in the day when you're cutting, because you're in a fasted state for more of the day, which is good. I used to be the kind of person that would, you know, have 5 meals a day cutting no matter what. I wouldn't miss any meals. I'd be looking forward to them. And it kind of just made me obsess about food. I'm more into the fasting now, guys. I think that's really the key, how you can lower your body fat percentage. You'll hang on to all your tissue. You don't need 5 meals a day if you're cutting. So if you don't believe me, you can always try it out for yourself, right? It's not like you're gonna die if you go like a month cutting on less meals than you're used to. So try it out, guys. And one more thing, when I'm fasting too, I like the 0 sugar drinks. I like the 0 calorie drinks. You know, I'll do some coffee, I'll do sparkling water, I'll do diet soda. I really like that when I'm fasting. And half the time you're not even that hungry. You just think you're hungry or you want the dopamine of eating food. But you can actually go quite a flippin' long time without eating food, you know, when you're cutting. It feels like you can't, but trust me, just chill out. Drink like a ton of 0 sugar drinks, you know, do stuff like that, and you'll be chilling. You'll be able to eat like a lot less calories, I'm guessing. So really hope these tips helped you guys out. Give it a try for yourself. I really want to know if you guys have ever tried something like, you know, messing with your meal frequency when you're cutting, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. Let me know how it went for you guys. This is just something that I'm beginning to really realize, that when you're cutting, it should be common practice to eat less meals a day and to fast more throughout the day. It should literally just be common knowledge, in my opinion, in the bodybuilding world. But let me know what you guys think. I'm open for some criticism. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. You know, leave a comment down there. Like, comment, subscribe, baby. I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Peace.